Welcome back to Top 10 Den. Today, we're delving into a very complex and often misunderstood topic, Munchausen by proxy, also known as Factitious Disorder Imposed on Another, FDIA. It's a mental illness where a caregiver makes up or causes an illness or injury in a person under their care. Buckle up, as this one's a doozy. Let's get started. 1. History of the term. The term Munchausen by proxy was first coined in the 1970s by British paediatrician Roy Meadow. He named it after Baron Munchausen, an 18th century German nobleman known for telling exaggerated tales about his life. As fascinating as Baron Munchausen's stories might have been, the conditions named after him are anything but. 2. Key characteristics. The key characteristic of Munchausen by proxy is deception. Caregivers might exaggerate, lie about, or even induce symptoms in the person they're looking after, usually a child. What makes this even more bewildering? They often appear to be loving and attentive parents or caregivers, and they're quite convincing, making it a tricky task for medical professionals. 3. Motivations behind the disorder. The motivations behind this disorder are often complex and deeply ingrained in the perpetrator's psyche. The person with the disorder often seeks attention or sympathy for themselves. It's not about the victim being sick. It's about the perpetrator being seen as caring, heroic, or exceptionally skilled at managing difficult medical situations. 4. Recognizing the signs. Recognizing the signs can be challenging. Warning bells might ring when a child has persistent or recurrent health problems that can't be explained or that worsen with treatment, or if one child in a family is the only one repeatedly getting sick. Often, symptoms improve when the child is separated from their caregiver. 5. Consequences for the victim. The consequences for the victim can be dire. Unnecessary medical procedures, medications, and hospitalizations carry their own risks. Not to mention, there's the psychological impact of believing they're seriously ill. This is a form of child abuse and has long-lasting implications for the child's mental and physical health. 6. Diagnosing the disorder. Diagnosing Munchausen by proxy is a complex process. It involves careful review of medical records, observation, and sometimes covert video surveillance in the hospital setting. It's crucial to remember that this disorder is a form of abuse, and allegations must be handled with care to ensure the safety of the victim. 7. Treatment options. Treatment options are challenging, as individuals with the disorder often deny their actions. Therapy, if accepted, focuses on changing the behavior and ensuring the safety of the victim. Often, child protective services need to be involved. 8. High-profile cases. There have been a number of high-profile cases, like that of Dee Blanchard and her daughter Gypsy, that brought Munchausen by proxy into the public eye. Dee Blanchard, the mother, had convinced everyone that her daughter Gypsy was suffering from a series of severe health problems: leukemia, muscular dystrophy, seizures, and even mental capacity of a 7-year-old. Gypsy was seen in a wheelchair, had a feeding tube, and went through a series of invasive surgeries, all apparently for conditions she never had. But the twisted tale took an even darker turn. As Gypsy grew older, she began to suspect that she wasn't actually sick, and in a desperate bid for freedom, she and her online boyfriend plotted to murder her mother. In 2015, Dee was found dead, and Gypsy was eventually found and arrested. It turned out Gypsy had been a victim of her mother's Munchausen by proxy for over a decade. The case was so shocking it inspired several documentaries and dramatized series, including Hulu's The Act. 9. Pop culture references. Munchausen by proxy has been portrayed in various forms of media, from books to movies like The Sixth Sense, and TV shows like Sharp Objects. These dramatizations can provide a somewhat distorted image of the disorder, emphasizing the need for accurate information. 10. Controversies. Despite its recognition as a disorder, Munchausen by proxy has its share of controversies. Some argue that it's overdiagnosed and sometimes used as a weapon in custody battles. Others say it's underdiagnosed and underreported, leading to continued abuse. And there you have it, a deep dive into the complex world of Munchausen by proxy. As we've seen, it's a topic that requires careful handling, thorough investigation, and above all, compassion for the victims. Remember, mental health is as important as physical health, and it's okay to seek help. Thanks for tuning in to Top 10 Den. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos. Until next time, stay curious.